These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello on this Wednesday. I'm Megan Thompson, tracking those top stories for you from ABC15 Arizona. And we do have new developments and that controversy over skyrocketing water bills in the East Valley in Gilbert. Police have now arrested a 40-year-old man accused of making threats on social media against town council members. Officers say Robert Bird is facing 5 counts of using electronic communication to threaten to inflict physical harm. The arrest happening just days after Gilbert residents packed town chambers to complain about recent increases to their water bills. That meeting stretching on for hours, with town officials ordering an audit to review water meters and promising to temporarily hire more customer service agents to help. ABC15 was unable to reach Bird for a comment. We did also request a sit-down interview with the Gilbert mayor to talk about the water rate increases. The town did decline our request. And those rate hikes have caused quite the stir in Gilbert. Some neighbors say their water bills have tripled, paying more than $700 a month. We've been following this story very closely. You can find our previous coverage at ABC15.com. This battle is long from over, though. Residents plan to protest again at next week's meeting. Well, heating a home this coming winter is expected to cost nearly $1,000 on average. With the arrival of cooler fall air, Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matarese looks at ways to save on heating bills so you don't waste your money.
Whether you heat your home with gas or electric, millions of Americans are expected to have higher heating bills this winter. But the good news is there are ways to keep that bill down while still keeping your home toasty.
Everything touchscreen, easy to use.
Jacob Ray says his old furnace was an energy hog.
Every time the heater would turn on, it would just knock.
So he had this new energy efficient one installed. Nick Glace of Arlinghouse Heating and Air says there are cheaper ways to keep your heating costs from skyrocketing, starting with changing your air filter, usually every 3 months for $20 or less.
This one doesn't look too bad, yeah.
He says an annual tune-up, usually $75 to $100, is also essential.
We're going to check gas pressures on it, make sure that we've got good flow into the heat exchanger.
Mark Huffman with Consumer Affairs says keep cold air out by properly sealing doors and windows.
Over time, especially if they're older, they'll develop cracks, there'll be little gaps.
An energy audit with a utility or energy company can help identify where those gaps are. Another savings tip, buy yourself a programmable or smart thermostat for less than $100.
When you're asleep and you're at work, why keep the house heated at that same level?
And Huffman suggests asking your utility company about programs they offer to help you save. The National Energy Assistance Directors Association says home heating will cost nearly 8% more than last year, averaging $976. With a new furnace and new thermostat, Ray's is hopeful for lower bills.
We're very happy, very, very happy.
So you don't waste your money. John Matarese, Scripps News Group.
Well, the Phoenix Zoo kicks off their spooky safari tonight. Ghosts and goblins can trick or treat with the animals tonight through Friday. Kids can get their faces painted, watch costume parades, even ride a camel. The Halloween party runs from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. each night. We did check for you. Tickets are $18 for adults and children, and they must be purchased online. Kids 2 and under get in for free. Costumes are encouraged. And a reminder today, Maddie, the mobile mammogram truck, will be in Phoenix offering low-cost mammograms. You can get screened from 7 to 11 a.m. The truck will be parked at Bond near 32nd Street and Camelback.
Tracking your most accurate forecast on this hump day, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. And guess what? We're talking rain chances throughout at least midday in the valley, starting off with temperatures in the 70s here at 8 o'clock, 83 at midday, and highs in the lower 90s as we gradually begin to clear out. Now, as far as rain chances, they'll be rather promising for some of you, especially in northern and eastern Arizona for the rest of the morning and into the early afternoon hours. We'll have the chance for showers in the valley through at least midday, and then we dry things out the rest of the afternoon and also the rest of the week. Highs today, anywhere from 65 in Flagstaff to near 70 along the South Rim in Heber. Lower 70s in Cholo and Window Rock, with highs as you head toward the lower deserts today in the low to mid 90s. The hot spot being Gila Bend with a high of 93. Your 7-day forecast showing temperatures going from the 90s today to the 80s the rest of the week. Clear skies. Overnight lows staying in the 60s through next week. Flagstaff highs today in the 60s. Chance for showers at 20%. Then we'll drop your highs into the upper 50s for Thursday. Then we're back in the lower 60s by Friday with lows in the low to mid 30s.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com, or you can download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.